All right, on the talking point this evening, RP Singh is national spokesperson of the BJP, Priyanka Kakkar is spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Umesh Saigal is former Chief Secretary of Delhi, Swapnil Kothari, lawyer, and Radhika Ramaseshan, columnist, also joining us on the broadcast this evening. Priyanka Kakkar, let me start with you first. Conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar has levelled some very serious allegations, including that he paid Satyendra Jain, when Jain was jail minister, 10 crore rupees as protection money for Tihar, and also another 50 crores for some influential party position in southern India. The question is, this happened allegedly at a time when Mr. Jain was jail minister. Here is a man who is in Tihar jail. Why are you dismissing these allegations instead of asking for a probe?
Good evening, Zaka. Zaka, there are a few points. Like, I'll begin with, say, the ED moving the Supreme Court in August of 2022 and saying that Sukesh Chandrasekhar is an extortionist, and all reliefs given to him in form of a jail transfer must be cancelled. One. Secondly, what is happening is BJP is a party, with all due respect, low IQ people, and it believes that it will give some shagufa like this and people will lap it up and believe a con man who's inside the jail. Thirdly, there has to be some discovery. You can't just make a claim and then there is no discovery. After 500 raids on us, nothing is discovered still. Then you'll recall, before the Punjab elections, Kumar Vishwas was used to make such similar allegations that we want a separate state and all of those irrelevant claims that were made. Now, what I have learnt, Zaka, is that possibly somebody has given him the Brahm Gyan inside the jail, that since his profile fits that of a perfect BJP candidate, he should use BJP as his washing machine, and probably that is what the...
No, but Priyanka, you are saying that this is to divert attention from Morbi. Morbi happened on Sunday, which was 30th of October. This letter by Sukesh Chandrasekhar's counsel was written to the LG on the 10th of October. Surely he couldn't have predicted an event 20 days before and then diverted attention.
Let the investigations happen. Why were they sleeping over it? Because ED is not using this letter. ED is not substantiated. There is no recovery on such issues. So they are diverting the issue. Since the BJP spokesperson is sitting here, he can allege as much as he wants on us. But please ask him just one question, that why did in Morbi, when without a tender, a contract was given to a company which has no experience in bridge renovation, why is the FIR silent? And there is no name of the authority.
I'll ask him that. Those are fair questions. I'll ask him that.
No name of the authority and no name of the company.
No, the debate today is not on Morbi. It's on Sukesh Chandrasekhar's allegations against Satyendra Jain.
That is the reason they have done this.
Okay, fair enough. That's a political point you're making. You didn't answer the question as to how can there be a political diversionary tactic about an incident that happened 20 days later. But anyway, let me ask RP Singh this. RP Singh, first of all, the question that's being asked is, why should we believe a con man? Sukesh Chandrasekhar is in jail and he's not managed to get bail. He has, among others, allegedly conned Jacqueline Fernandez and other actors. Why should anybody in this country take his word seriously?
Well, Naka, you answered my question when you took name of Jacqueline Fernandez. He was the one who named Jacqueline Fernandez, and Jacqueline Fernandez is in, and he's co-accused now. And
he's
also
supporting a con man.
This is not fair. I mean, this can't count. Zaka, I'm sorry.
No, you go on. We're listening. Yeah.
Even otherwise, con man is accusing a scamster, Hawala scamster. So it's between the two people who one is a con man, one is a Hawala scamster.
Why is ED silent?
No, ma'am, 1 second, please. One at a time. Yeah, RP Singh, continue.
Do you remember David Headley? David Headley gave a list of people, and because of that, David Headley's disclosures, a lot of people were caught. And this is a very normal procedure, that the accused name people and those people are caught.
They have to be discovered.
No, but 1 second, Priyanka, please, one at a time. No, Priyanka ji, 1 second. No, one at a time. This is not the way to debate.
You have to ask
This is not the way to debate. Let me ask the question. RP Singh Saab, आप is saying how come?
Can I complete?
हाँ, no, ये भी बोल दीजिए ना, ये भी बोल दीजिए कि why is this not a diversionary tactic from Morbi? उसका भी
This
जवाब दे
letter is
दीजिए.
dated 7th October. This was given to the LG in around 8th or 9th or 10th of October. Action is already on. There are 83 police officers on whom action is already being taken off because of this letter. In this case,
No.
itself, 83
Who gave the
police
contract? Who gave the contract without a tender? Please
नहीं
tell
नहीं
me.
वन सेकंड प्रियंका जी, ऐसे नहीं होता ना डिबेट. यू बीन ऑन माय शो, यू बीन ऑन दिस चैनल. ऐसे नहीं होता डिबेट. मैं मुझे पूछने दीजिए. मैम मैं पूछा ना मैंने मॉर्बी के बारे में. एक सेकंड, उनका जवाब भी सुन लीजिए. हाँ, आरपी सिंह साहब, ये बताइए, मॉर्बी के लिए व्हाई डिड यू गिव द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट टू अ कंपनी दैट मेक्स वॉचेस एंड क्लॉक्स? उनको कोई अता पता नहीं था कि कैसे ब्रिज को मेंटेन करना चाहिए और रिपेयर करना चाहिए? क्यों दिया आपने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट?
जाका उसका इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है, परंतु जरा इसकी बात करें, इसका मॉर्बी से कोई संबंध नहीं है. ये चिट्ठी 7 तारीख को लिखी गई, उसके बाद उनके वकील साहब ने दे दी, उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई होगी. 83 ऑफिसर्स आर ऑलरेडी अंडर इन्वेस्टिगेशन. 83. So how do you read this? And man is categorically stating, giving the dates. Anarchist. Hold on. रुकिए एक मिनट आप. और वो डेट्स दे रहा है, तारीखें बता रहा है किस. That will be on the logbook. The minister would have listed that present on those dates. So those are on logbooks. And also there will be videos. Recently there were videos of minister taking massage in the jail.
Okay, one second. Let me ask. One second. Let me go to Omesh Saigal, former Chief Secretary. Question, sir, is a very, very simple one. Over the last 6 months or so, first you had Satyendra Jain, who was accused by the ED in illegal money laundering, racketeering, in the Hawala scam. He's been in jail since May of this year. Multiple times he has moved for bail and he has not gotten bail. Is there any reason, as the Aam Aadmi Party is asking, why we should take the word of a con man seriously?
Well, they have a point. Why do you take the word of a con man? But on the other hand, you can't ignore it also. The point is, a very serious allegation has been made and he is involving himself in that. Even in courts of law, if you make the confession before the magistrate that I have given this bribe, this will be accepted in a court of law. So you, just because he's a con man, and I don't know if he has been convicted as a con man or not, it is alleged to be a con man, it doesn't mean that his allegations should be just brushed aside. And just you connect it with Gujarat election or you connect it with Morbi or any other thing, it doesn't mean that this crime can go unpunished or at least not looked into.
Does the argument of does the argument of the timing cause any concern to you? The fact that this letter was put out in the public domain, it came into the public domain today, 2 days after that terrible and tragic accident that we saw in Morbi, or do you believe that since this letter was already written to the LG on the 10th, surely Sukesh Chandrasekhar did not have any extraordinary powers where he could predict that such a terrible accident will happen 20 days later and therefore prepare to divert attention 20 days earlier? Or is the timing of no consequence at all?
What I would say is that even if the timing is wrong, it does not mean that the case is wrong. It has to be looked into. It's a very serious allegation made against a minister whose also bail applications have been rejected. It's not that Mr. Jain's bail applications have been accepted in the past. They have been rejected by the highest courts. So mere rejection of bail applications doesn't make this gentleman a con man. On the other hand, it doesn't make the minister a shining personality. So I think an allegation made against a public servant of the highest order must be looked into.
Okay.
Must be
Radhika
properly
Ramaseshan,
investigated and the
whether
public
it is,
should be properly informed.
Radhika Ramaseshan, whether it is the